Hi, and welcome to the lesparis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM. Well, hello there, and thanks for coming to the Les Paris podcast. Today's episode, number 38, is about the history of balls. Yesterday we talked about the Nobel Prize and touched on the history of the prize. Keeping in history, let's look into the history of balls. Balls. Balls are ubiquitous. That means they're everywhere. We use balls in elementary school and junior high school. We use balls in our community sports, and we use balls in professional sports on television. Balls are like part of our life. Humans love balls. I use balls teaching English in my English classroom. The kids love it. But what about the history of balls? Well, it turns out that we have evidence. We have proof that balls were around 4000 BC. They were used in hunting games in Egypt. Ancient Greeks and Romans also used balls in their various sports. Then, in the Middle Ages, balls were used in various games that were a little bit new, like bowling and billiards and golf. Around the 17th century, a new ball sport, tennis, became popular. Now we have balls in soccer and cricket and baseball. And in the 19th century, rubber balls were invented. So that allowed more people to play these games. Rubber balls are a little bit lighter and softer and, of course, bounce better than the old balls. Now we have balls in even more sports than before. In the 20th century, we developed sports such as basketball, volleyball, and recreational sports like hacky sack and dodgeball, and even beach volleyball. Ball sports are really common and really popular, and the history of balls goes back a long, long time. Oddly enough, I think not everybody likes balls. When you were in elementary or junior high school, did you like ball sports? Did your friends like the ball sports? For myself, actually, I don't like ball sports very much. I prefer other sports that are a little bit more crazy. That wraps up another episode of the Les Paris podcast. We finished episode 38 talking about the history of balls. I'd like to talk about another sport tomorrow, sumo. I won't discuss the history of sumo, but let's talk about sumo in more general terms. See you tomorrow.